how does he know when his young AHL players are ready for the NHL?
Well, I think for me and for our staff is that, one, they're doing what we've asked them to do, the things that we've asked them to improve on and to work on. And then secondly, are they kind of doing those things, but are they also dominating? I think when you watch enough AHL games, you can kind of start to see the players and say that they don't belong in this league anymore. So I think those are kind of the two things that we're looking for, is them improving on the things that we've asked them to improve on, and then watching and say this guy's in the wrong league and ready for the next step.
Now, in fairness, that was kind of a loaded question, but I prefaced it by saying this is not about William Eklund or Thomas Bordeleau. This is about all your AHL players. How do you know when they're ready for the Sharks? Brody Brazil and Curtis Brown. On that note, though, Bordeleau scored his first pro goal last night for the Barracuda and facing the Iowa Wild. Tonight, guess who gets on the scoreboard? Young William Eklund with his goal against Iowa in a 3-1 CUDA win out in Des Moines.
Well, beautiful goal here. And you know what? It's not easy as a young guy to go into this league and play against other veterans. So the fact that the young guys you mentioned, Bordeleau and Eklund, get on the board, that's awesome. Because one thing that Mike Greer didn't say was it's a different marinating for each player.
Right.
So
They're not
faster
already
that
at the
they
same
look
time.
like they're in the wrong league. That's better
Right.
for the Sharks. Obviously, those young guys you invest in, you pick to be on your roster one day. It's all on potential, and then they have to go do the work.
We understand the urgency. Yeah, we understand why Sharks fans want those two and other players to have their chance and get called up. But to your point, let's make sure they are overripe before they get that opportunity.